We'll see though, you gotta get there first. I mean, Sc.int, they've made some weird decisions last game, but we all know that they do know how to play Dota, they just need to execute. Realize the strength. They find a hero that can maybe get that extra gale going. All, yeah, they were also scouting out that the Ursa's down here, I guess. Cole will probably be the designated safe laner.
30 seconds remaining.
Normally.
One that's bad enough against the Wave King, but that tells you no one. We've seen that before. But yeah. Standard rune exchange? Probably. No one up here right now, but Radiant's placed the wards, so Lion Act.
May the best team win.
My pro, I believe.
Old and sweet.
Gonna get them. That's Feng actually. Oh god. Quite low, but that extra bird not. Legion already on the way to walk up. This is good. Like, you identified it early. You can make the long walk without really missing out on too many creeps. Means you still hold on to your TP scroll. Burst and Wraith King now want to change, then they'd have to TP. At that point, SC can just match it with their own. So they'll have the battle lanes no matter. Portals are arriving now. Dark Willow, Still, it's not to say that it's very easy for Legion Commander because of this concept. 3 mangoes as is customary for Wraith Kings, so he certainly has plenty of Wraith last to work with. Shots. Take in right click snipe even in the lane. Oh, what? Yeah, exactly what I was talking about. This even without the Venge Stone was just a wave of terror amplifying the right click damage a little bit. Gotta be very, very careful. If you don't have press the attack or a moment of courage, don't stay in the middle of these things. Or at least Venom Monster's looking right down here. Of course, I can't really get close. Oh, he just got back here. Doesn't have a self still. Oh no! Disaster! Self cancelled by the wave of terror. Yes, the good thing is that Wraith King doesn't have one whatsoever in the first place, so. Try and go, extra damage. Oh, and they're gonna kill him! What is happening here? Both teams overextending a little bit, just making good plays and bad plays right after that. Is he still holding on to the Gale? I mean, maybe been a kill right there if he flopped that extra slow on top of yours, but if you can hold on to level 3, I think level 2 Gale is a huge upgrade. Plus 30 damage over time, so it goes 10 to 40. Basically, it's 4 times as effective in the damage department. Gale would be. Does make sense to just hold on to the mana, see how you don't have it. Is anything? Boomer coming in to find some extra damage to 209. This instance he was forced to use the Gale to make sure that Ursa. He used the Icarus Dive aggressively. So try and commit for him, they get the kill, but Darkbrain also kills one for himself. It's the Gale though. Whew. Now he's dead. Is he? Should be. I have a tango going. Gonna accept it. Anyway, there's a fight at the top. We're just going crazy. This time Poe will I feel like Ursa could have survived. Then again, he's not gonna be back home and teleport to lane, but full health or even the lane rotation. But no, he's still sticking around. Kills coming out here, some of the kills if you will. Top lane probably going to continue to be a little bit more crazy than you could. Stun, Follow from Venge. It's just so much damage. Crits, but this time the heals try and turn us around. Barely keeping him alive. B mids. What? Just right clicks? I mean, what is happening here? I have no idea. Why is Boombell there? There's no reason to be there. Just greedy on the Jakiro, even finds a regen rune. Very hard to observe if nothing makes sense. He didn't even have a TP scroll.
Dire's middle tower is
Like
under
twice
attack.
already, so it's the lane counter that I was talking about. Level 4.5 to level 6.5 of Sniper. 2 full levels ahead is down bottom. Gonna go for Dark Rain again. Gale level 2 poison sting. He'll take out very easily. Play it. Yeah. Not really hard. Don't have any help ready to go, Boombell. Slowly flying about. Can't pull either because of the wards blocking it up. He's getting rid of the Night Patch. Full bounty runes coming in. Follow-up Leech Commander well timed together with the press the attack, but he's still healing through it. Another Bramble Maze catching them up. Lioness dropping quite low, but go to Dark Willow instead. It doesn't take a lot. Kill that kill. Train. Die again. What are you still doing here? I mean,
Not mourn me, children.
alright, they get to deny. Kudos. But why are you even going into this lane? It's too late. This Venomancer is just gonna kill everybody every single time they get close to the creep wave. Still has to walk back now. The Gale and Boombell just connect. Gonna completely take him out, I think, with extra right clicks on the
Here's a blade in
poison
your
sting.
eye.
Playing Raven dies. Is he sitting there alone against 2? OD solo dies to Sniper again. What is happening in this game? I really don't understand.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Try and run it down here. Just use the self. Does have the Icarus dive to work with, man. PvP. This is the Wraith King this time. And Hero. It's nice if you want to kill the Phoenix, but this is really not worth it. You know that it's gonna be red. Finds a TP out though, so yay. So lucky there they didn't get crit to death. Poe up top. Bramble Maze once again. In some space. As I finally find that matchup with the Ursa. He's stunned up though. Just follow up Magic Missile onto Legion Commander, who doesn't slow down by Dark Brain. And one thing that he can't purge off is the Fuse Swipe stacks, but he's still pretty damn fast, like hiding around as best they can. Next Dark Brain, they're out of mana, not out of health points, so they still have a south to go. Venomancer somehow dies down bottom. Not, I guess, by the Wraith King. Did do a lot of damage in turn. So if 0209 was there, would have been able to. Might still be able to find Boombell here. We're just close enough for the dual breath, but reaction time not really up to scratch. It is nighttime, so it's a little bit harder to think. Oh, I see, back up top, so there's that you're barely connecting actually with the Bramble Maze, kind of cutting off the retreat a little bit. Keeping out now, but he will die.
No necromancer shall raise what the
Yeah, Dark Willow,
Venomancer
yeah.
puts down.
Thing seems to have a better handle on it. I mean, he's that's the extra Shadow Realm. It's a stylistic choice, but certainly able to make it work. Big extra bit of damage, magical damage first. OIC will be fine here. Can start getting some levels with Plague Wards. Not pushing down the tower. Anyone who goes there to try and fight him will die.
Radiant's top tower
Unless
is
they're doing
getting
like 3
walloped.
heroes, including Brave King. His mother issues, forced to TP back home as well. Oh, he got his level 6, so maybe you want to start setting up for a duel. No one can really help you with
Dire's
that.
middle tower is under fire.
They did get the tier 1 bottom with all the constant pressure, so it was done very early.
Dire's middle tower is in the wrong end
Now
of
it just makes sense.
business.
Venomancer sticks around here. pretty much about shutting down the other lane. Just about, or the other heroes. It's just about working away at these lanes themselves. Sniper's still an issue though. He has Face Boots, he has Dragonlance. He can complete free farm and 3 solo kills.
Dire's middle tower is in the wrong end of
Straight from
business.
Mjolnir next. So I still need to account for him in some way, shape or
Radiant's
form.
top tower is under attack.
And Beaten Commander's not going to be at the Blink Dagger for a while.
Dire's middle tower is under fire.
I feel like they need smoke rotation, something along those lines. Dark Willow needs a level 6. The audience. Then, but for now they're gonna go take a fight up top here. Lionex stunned up. The duel win, alright. That works.
Middle tower is
Everyone
in
else
the
looks
wrong
like
end of
they'll
business.
be able to make their way out. Cool milk. He'll be fine. Q1 should call OD. Hey, just dies to skeletons, I guess.
Dire's middle
What is this
tower
OD
is under attack.
gonna do in this game? Do nothing. Why is he here?
Dire's middle tower is under fire.
I'm sure this water's worth it.
Radiant's
Count it
top
out,
tower is
probably.
under attack.
They realized what he was doing.
Dire's bottom tower is in
Still haven't taken this C1 tower. I mean, the water up there would be perfectly adequate. Maybe I'm a bit too much of a critic today, but just things don't seem to make sense. Dogbrain, he wants bang though, and he's gonna get him.
Go the way I planned.
Take this warning to
Catch.
heart.
Spider-Man, he's doing good. He's not doing nearly as well as a sniper. Peter Strat is having a completely free game, and eventually that's going to turn into a problem. I was talking about in draft how you don't have a solution to this, not a reliable one. The later game goes. Don't have the Mjolnir that'll add up to his farming speed,
getting walloped.
or add to his farming speed. That's what I was trying to say.
Dire's middle tower is lost.
And he also gets the tower, not for himself, but the
Tower needs
catapults.
bandages.
Get rid of it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
We're getting ready to smoke.
Radiant's top tower is getting walloped.
Really in shape to do that, Dogman. He's kind of been shut down, so that's bad.
Radiant's top tower was
No upgraded boots, so just straight up Blink Dagger Rush. But thing is, get a decent amount of levels. With the Earthshock maxed out, it's a nice nuke, 5-second cooldown with a lot of slow attached to it, so in conjunction with the rest of your team, you can just lead the front line.
God, I love money.
For a number of kills. Because it's still... Animals is still the only one who's doing very well. Legion Commander, well, I guess with kind of space that Pro has gotten.
Share the burden of command.
Of course, the
Radiant's
wind,
middle tower is not
bit
safe.
of wind under her sail. But we're going to see what turn is in. OD is forced to farm the jungle, going for the catch-up Midas. The most uncommon builds for the OD. You have the maxed out imprisonment, so it's a bit of a farming tool, but still not the kind of the alien. Getting out. That's all this time. Too many skellies.
Come to a bad end.
Can help you perhaps push this tower, get YC if he's too far forward. Farm these up very, very slowly. 5 gold leaves, it's almost not worth it. Totally onto the game. Maelstrom, Shadowblade next. Also helpful for the support, just getting a bit of extra experience their way. He's level 13, by the way. His highest level is 10. Press, YC, and also great. This is not really the Sc.int that I'm used to be quite honest. I've casted a few of their games, but game number 1, that looked very much like them. Game number 2 was just weird. And I mean, this one's weird from both sides, a little bit, but overall, Alpha Red, they can afford to be a bit YOLO here in this early game, but have sniper. Ready now. 3 heroes. Need to bring them down twice. No way to get help in there though, so eventually the duel will come out. And a bit of extra farm here. Only 5 gold for each of these. It's so annoying how little they're worth, but hey. Then done nothing. Top lane fearless red with the rest of the team just working away at the tower. Get that for free without also being able to respond to that in the same fashion, because they got a tier 1 bottom much earlier anyway. About to equalize that situation. They're still holding on to the tier 1 mid. That's the one that's still alive from the Radiant side, whereas the bottom tier 1 tower, it's not nearly as consequential as the mid one. Side is establishing some extra vision here in this area. Trying to keep going with the lead plan. I believe is ready to go with a duel. That's damaging. Feng didn't have the ultimate available, so not going to be a duel win. At least. Is that actually the Soraya model? So, right? Never actually looked at it because I didn't get it myself.
This nicely.
It looks pretty good, that ultimate. Keeping Rifking down, that's certainly one part of it. And Ursa still struggling to catch up. He does have the Blink Dagger now though, going towards more with Mask. With that, Roshan is also on the table. Said before, like 3 points on Fury Swipes, even if he just has 1 point up and overpowered. It's still 4 attacks normally. It's going to be more than enough for someone like Dark Will if he can close enough. Even without that, plenty of damage over time from Sunray. Boombell. Almost like the Macropie, I gotta be a bit more careful, but he's still start healing up. Ankle boots. Going in without lifesteal. Even will stop tanking, his Lion Axe has to do it. Yeah, alright, they have heals, but also yeah, they're gonna get this Aegis. YC, see what's going on. Lion Axe, PP at home, and will survive as. Oh, what? What is that? He's also gonna lose his first life, but Sniper on the side, banished up, Cress, still dying for damage over time, so Boombell. Snipe out a little bit like that. Ultimate used, 9, he is very dead. Wraith King had a Blink Tag in his inventory instead of just the Midas, then probably been +1. I'm not sure that deny was necessary, to be perfectly honest. He had like plenty of health points left to heal up in Fountain with the Gale. Like this, only level 3 Gale, no Poison Nova or anything big else on him, no Veil, no anything. That was just... I don't want to say stupid, it was just... weird. This entire game is weird. Alright. But what else Sc.int can do? Minimancer has 4-star, he's spending a lot of time farming.
Radiant's middle tower may need a hand.
I feel like they're playing way too passively. Snipers have a 12k farming agent back. He's not too far away from the Mjolnir, only 600 gold. But lifesteal now on Ursa, so a little bit extra helpful. Blink Dagger online on Wraith King as he picked that up. And I was like, wait. Oh, he has boots, what's going on? Be a mistake, though. He's going for Shadow Blade next. The most common, but yes, more ways to initiate. Much else to say about this game that I haven't already said. Could be good though. Duel comes in with the terrorize. I'm gonna go to win it. They do get the sniper though, and that in itself is very, very important. Boom Bell, that's the icing on the cake. With the death of both the heroes, YC is up top. It might be gone on instead, but Wraith King, just go for the Gale. No blinks for you, good sir. Stunned with Lion Axe. Oh no, he swapped himself in. Also stunning at the Wraith King. Oh, well, he does get the ultimate off. Not enough mana burn, so Stealth Imprisonment, dodging some of that as he just TPs out. Was it a misclick? If he didn't self-imprison there, he could have cancelled TP in the second time. This is just so unclean. On both sides. Like, that swap. Why did you swap there? Swap to stun and strength. Not that it would have mattered in the long run so much, but both of them were gonna die at least once. The fact that you survived 3-4 heroes there a second time was also due to the fact that they misclicked and messed up.
Gold and sweet.
Mjolnir, we're ready. So we're already on the way to this. This sniper is gonna hit fast and hit hard. 180 damage. Make that 210 damage or so. Plus the headshot damage here, the couple of shots. .48 seconds, so twice a second. Oh, yeah, a little bit faster than twice a second. This is pretty dang good. If they can protect him, then he can just wreck everybody. I don't understand. I legit don't understand. I don't think it's my lack of knowledge of ProDota. He's here. Dies there. Is it too late there? Is that what's happening? I mean, like time and thing for right now. I think the 7th bed. Before midnight for sure. So let's just go with that. Maybe they're tired. Smoke up behind the Wraith King. Play. And monsters keeping it. Be caught by this. Why is Sniper leading the shot? I'm not lying, not gonna find anything anyway.
We gotta stay on the move.
Radiant's middle
Find it,
tower is under attack.
Be a freebie. Two other lanes are being pushed in though, thing. Trying to skip the creeper. Yeah, that's the defense though. A little bit more awkward. Top lane though also being pressured in by Poe. Being in this gen era, they also have the siege creep. Perhaps the attack is going to be a lot of damage towards the tier 2. Alpha Red. Flip side though, their push is kind of being slowed down quite a bit by this macro packing route of all of this trade. Backdoors, they're not going to be kicking in for a while. If they want to commit, they can certainly take down this tower, I think. Not particularly. Now they have to wait for the next creep wave, which is just arrived. Oh, think forward. Won't use ultimate at this point, and with the supernova, all slowed down. This is a good combo actually. 4-star, that's a good swap back. YC still gets the ultimate out on pretty much everybody, but you've got the 2 builds that you were looking for. Heal is fed. Alright, there's some late mail coming in. The heal's not enough. Nice little win and a kill on Sniper, but you're gonna take out yourself. Sniper Illusion actually is also helping out quite a bit, but they're all slowly but surely taken out. Ursa died up top. VOD before it TP'd back in as Wraith King gonna die now with the minus off cooldown. So it's a full 5-man wipe. Ursa wasn't a part of that. I guess he TP'd up top to try and deal with the push. OD came in and killed him. I'm not completely out of it just yet. Especially a sniper is not fast. Don't think there was any vision. Might have had the dust in the backpack, in the inventory instead of the backpack though, so did pay attention to that.
Radiant's middle
Because that is the
tower may need
only
a hand.
way that sniper dies. Legion commander walking up to him or blinking up to him, and dueling him with blade mail. You can either get a hurricane pike and try and pick that very quickly, or you could just rely on the shadow blades and then not to be detection and be able to stay far enough away. He's going for the BKB now, so he's not really concerned with the Legion commander, even though because it's gonna make sure that Hero, Venomancer, or the OD for that matter, don't really bother him whatsoever. So if you then just find out what Legion commander is, either kill her off or make sure that you get far enough away from her. But you don't have to worry about the rest of them. Swap back though. Plays back and forth. He is stunned into press the attack and swap back. There's no follow-up control. We will still have to use the shrine because all this damage. This is in a nutshell. First I get the TP back home. Don't need dust.
This will do nicely.
Hi.
At least we're not stuck in court.
Again, one way to counter out Dark Willow is to just have a lot of AoE damage. It cannot be dodged by Shadow Realm, then just keep that on her and you burn her to death. So there's a bit of a certain part of it there. He just ready gets got that with the shrapnel.
Dire's middle tower is under fire.
When would it cooldown reduction? At this point, plus 20 damage wouldn't have made doesn't make much of a difference. Cooldown reduction 25%. I mean, there's a few arguments to be made for that. Not for spells particularly, but certainly for the items, the builds. Biggest appeal here, but Shadow Blade, 21 seconds, quite nice. 26.5 on Mjolnir. Going for a Satanic. Breaking though. D-line form. EB cancel. We should die here.
Brave and I'll put you in it.
What? Did I miss something? Why did he?
Radiant's bottom tower has a nasty situation.
He died with 281 mana. What?
Dire's top
I mean-
tower is not on top of things.
I
Dire's top
do
tower
not
is done
under-
for. Radiant's bottom
I'm
tower
sorry, I'm
has a
stumped.
nasty situation.
I'm very stumped.
Bottom tower.
Duel comes out, whatever. It's gonna lose this one, but it looks good. Oh, nice swap actually. And oh, the fear not lasting long enough for him to walk back into Magpie. Now he turns around, gets that kill instead. Supernova does explode. Now a couple of extra right clicks though, but feels fair. He's still going strong. Not enough, not strong enough to actually protect. But Hero now he's in the middle of that with a big old hammer. Drop down. The Luton's still clicking away quite a bit on Crest. But a little bit too disconcerted. Next tries to keep you out. Oh, just in time. So the active move. Oh, Shannon's back up, so it's certainly on the cards, especially since he completed that finish up the complete lads. Whatever useful item if you want to fight with the rest of the team the entire time. And a lifesteal, extra damage. Also useful things up against Roche. So he can sneak that whenever he can get away with it, but Sc.int probably also want to keep an eye on this. Wards here for the Darker Willow. Won't be able to pop anything right now. Only have this one Lake Ward actually. Could if maybe be smoking in. It'll smoke to get a kill, and then Roche down bottom. Goes in again. Will he respawn with the ult this time? Yes, okay. Still the win, of course. Stun. Follows him, but doesn't actually. Bo will be fine. Bang. Also on the run. They're just happy with getting that duel victory because he is level 19. Incarnation is not a long cooldown anymore. Getting his own Mjolnir. The Radiant's anything, he's going to be right clicking further. Good hex there actually. Shown off by Cress to get rid of the Phoenix, but now Darkbane taking over Poe. Drops low, but nice little banishment. Walking away, the shield to follow up. There's a stun, this time onto Dark Willow, the big crits. Didn't quite get the Shadow Arm off in time. Good right clicks here, but he will respawn once again. Jakiro with the ultimate. Nice little nice little sniper stuff. Sniper stuff. Venomous stuff on the sniper is oh, that's the blade mail duel. Beatles tried to help out, but Bo strong enough as Press. He really wants this. It was 4 stuff every which way. That was not what they wanted. Bo linking across. All of a sudden, that's another 5-man wipe. These fights are so crazy and so far away from each other. Like catching up to Fred, and he cannot stand in right click. Main issue.
Time to pick up.
Botanic means at least, oh yeah, you're hitting hard, you're hitting fast, you're still hitting reasonably hard, but at this stage it's not enough to really 3 or 4 shot people. Defaults, so can't just, I mean it's useful and almost necessary up against Venomots to have some sort of deals like that.
Radiant's middle tower is not
Ultimately,
safe.
they've yet to find that one fight where everyone's actually sitting together. I mean, Wraith King died up here while the fight was raging on
Radiant's
around
middle
here.
tower may need a hand.
Perhaps a bit more going on. Boombell offs to into the Supernova by the Dark Willow. Meanwhile, Roshan's looking lower and lower, but he has the best way to do it. Darkbane, he wants to finish it off and get it himself. Still taking a while down the duel, swap out, and still gonna win it in the end. And Rage not lasting long enough. Aegis snatched by Lionax though, so he'll be coming back as Cress is still in the middle of this hole, but 4 stars down, finds the Phoenix. They're all kind of going in one by one. 4 stars really going in big. They do at least find Jakiro. Oh. They just went in this fight, but he has his ultimate. If the rest of his team comes in now, this is a good play. But they don't. They're just going to kill him a second time.
So this is how it is.
The blink back in. Sc.int. Guess now it's Alpha Red's time to just be ridiculous. They don't have detection for Fearless Red though, so at least he'll survive. But if they just played together and not run like that.
Thanks, Sarino.
So just like Roche, they're all very healthy. Of course they're gonna be in this area.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is not safe.
Alright, moving on. Tier 2 will fall.
Radiant's
That's the
middle
end. I mean,
tower was smashed
this
into
OD,
pieces.
who got murdered over and over again in mid, is now 13 and 5. Follow up with the Hex here. Don't quite win the duel, but still plenty of victory damage. Regardless. Another dead Ursa. You even have to ask why he's up there.
Radiant's middle tower may need a hand.
Oh, you know? Alright, alright.
Middle tower is under attack.
Not messing around here, just drops the hammer. Why the hell not? Add another one to the tank. I mean, without sniper, you can do whatever you want.
Middle tower may need a
Nothing
hand.
can really threaten you at this point.
Radiant's middle tower
Even sniper, I mean, yeah, we've seen come again. He doesn't actually do too much damage right now. He needs very extended fights.
are in trouble.
Kind of sustain himself with
Radiant's
the static
middle
once again.
barracks have fallen.
Get lost
That's
mid
the end
decks.
of
No
Radiant's
reason.
middle barracks.
Absolutely no reason. around. Oh no. Blade mail. Blink could cancel, but something is unfortunate. No. I back on Phoenix, they want to get something here. They will find the Venomancer. Thing throws on the ultimate, so top lane pops to give me this time. Just to make sure. Only Venomancer, it's almost fine at this point, even though it is technically the important course. Really anymore in this game. Oh, he's just gonna get another freebie. And Wraith King all alone up here. Darkbane coming in now. As Odie says, oh yeah, screw you guys, I'm out of here. So Thing will be the extra casualty. So you get the Venomancer as well as 2 supports for the most consequential heroes. Still got away there. Oh, another dual win. Also the OD. Playing Moonshot. I mean, he's...
This will do.
I'd probably just replace the Hand of Midas versus... No. Can I just disconnect? I don't want to watch this game anymore. This is... so many stupid things. I'm not afraid to say it anymore. This was just stupid. Oh yeah, just blink up the high ground and feed myself. Just in case no one is... blink up the high ground just to get the rune in case no one is there. I'm done. I'm sorry. I am so done. Where are we at? About Wraith King? Guess it's his turn again, isn't it?
See what kind of trouble.
Oh, just keep going. Keep going alone up top. There's some sentries here and here. A little bit of a corridor. Know that there's no sentry directly in the front. Their own wards. Nice little intel, but they're all focusing on top. And oh yeah, I guess it's Darkbrain's turn. Pops the BKB. Both the 2 supports. More people coming in. Blink forward. Cress is there. Take over. So we will swap back under the Phoenix Sun. Nice little defense. Nice little defensive imprisonment here. Could be enough though. Yeah, he's not gonna load. Continues to right click Poe, taking over. Big old hammer and they're all dead. They're all going to die. That's another duel on the Wraith King who just came back. There's some good dodge plays there with the use from Dark Willow, that perfectly timed Astral Imprisonment, also dodging that Supernova exploding. Then just stands there and right clicks, gets a bunch of intelligence, and then drops the hammer and everyone dies like this. The way OD has always worked, so it's links forward, interacts on Sniper, and does get stunned up immediately. The sun direction was there, but the Ice Path into terrorize the Dark Willow. Still got the Bramble Maze down before she dies, now YC. We're just gonna do Venomancer things. Got the ulti off and everybody. That's base graded though? It is. Poe. Got rid of the top racks. Top melee racks anyway. King. He uses ult. Alright. Poe walking back in this line access there without a sentry. Because it's so unlikely that he's gonna do this, you know. He doesn't actually win the duel and he dies as well, so that's actually not worth for once. Can they stabilize? I mean, Sc.int, a lot of the heroes are down for a long time. What should we be back at there? 70 seconds still on the Legion Commander. So, the first time in a while I actually get across the side of the river. Be able to get rid of this last tier 2.
Dire's middle tower is in the wrong end of business.
That being said though, it's actually the Kyo pushing for free and
is under attack.
some damage here. There's Liquid Fire.
Radiant's courier was slain.
Radiant's courier dies on the way in. Crest finds that one. Didn't think was the roll was on
Radiant's
it.
bottom tower has a
They did it to tier 2, but now they have to respawn. Tier 3 kinda low. Did he? Oh, he cancelled DP. Then got the terrorize off.
bottom tower has
Jakira can keep going.
unrelenting
Classic Jakira split potion. Oh yeah, Phoenix stunned up. Bang.
Radiant's bottom
Kill
tower
him.
is gone with the wind.
Also another supernova at least.
Under fire.
Can't quite get rid of it, but at least that's on cooldown again. The press 1, 2, 3. Okay. Can actually damage the Ursa with BKB in an enrage. Now, Death Imprisonment. Gonna need some help. Couple of shrapnels being dropped down. They really want to finish the curse, but he just pulls down the hammer and he's dead. Ursa's dead, and so is the Wraith King now with a couple of extra bit of clicks and clacks. Wraith King
Radiant's bottom barracks
get away this time. Oh, will he? Dark Will has other plans. He's stunning him up, but with Creep Wave there, he can't actually threaten him with it. In the meantime, Boomel is up top. He has his Midas going. It's all good. Midas with Light GPM. Sure, they'll come in handy. BKB, Blade Mail, and DD rune? Alright, alright. This is Valve saying, alright, enough is enough. Please end this game. And they're calling it GG, well played. I still don't understand. I don't understand this game at all. So many things happen that were just, not just stupid, but uncharacteristic of these teams. Certainly Sc.int. I mean, Alpha Red were real here. They've never really been the best team in these ProDota